Nike has unveiled Caitlin Clark's signature logo, and we all know what that means. More than just a logo, a signature shoe is in the works. That's correct, another signature shoe from Nike, the third for its current lineup of active WNBA athletes. There's Sabrina Ionescu, then recently Asia Wilson, and now Caitlin Clark. We don't have any leaked images of the shoe just yet, but we have some clues that may help give some insights. You see, I've been posting sneaker stories and publishing shoe reviews for more than 10 years, and through those years, signature shoes have come and gone. Most of the time, the signature logo gets first exposure, and then the signature shoe follows months later. Don't be surprised if I tell you that it's part of mind conditioning, which is basically just a normal part of marketing strategy for brands, not just Nike. But now that we have seen the logo, the shoe will soon follow. It's most likely already in production, just waiting for the official unveiling. We don't have the official name yet for Caitlin's first signature shoe, but I think the logo is a dead giveaway. You're probably thinking it's gonna be called the Nike CC1, and I think you're right. So let's have a quick conversation. Nike was aiming for maximum visibility. That's because the logo was all over the Indiana Fever's arena during their home game against the visiting Seattle Storm. All of the seats in the stadium had white shirts with the logo. Outside Gainbridge Fieldhouse, there were white backboards with a logo, large billboards with the text, "Caitlin was here" to accompany the logo. Even Caitlin herself wore pants with her logo printed all over as she walked towards the arena. Nike, of course, also released a video on Instagram. The video shows a truck being driven on an empty highway just before sunrise. On the truck are multiple white backboards with Caitlin's logo. Near the end of the video, we hear the radio DJ say "Sports Talk Radio" live on WNIK, and as usual, we're talking about Caitlin Clark. This video is interesting for a couple of reasons. The truck is actually carrying 8 backboards. If you recall, Nike previously showcased billboards showing Caitlin with the text "This was never a long shot." Some have also said that these correspond to 8 months, which from August corresponds to late April, right before the start of the new WNBA season. It also coincides with the anticipated release date of the signature shoe, which is spring of 2026. Nothing is known about the shoe just yet, but we have some clues. Throughout the 57 games that Caitlin has played in her 2-year WNBA career so far, she has worn only 2 shoe models, the Nike Kobe 5 and the Nike Kobe 6. That's 26 times in the Kobe 5 and 31 times in the Kobe 6 to be exact. Both are low-top shoes, and it's not impossible to think that Caitlin has preference for that silhouette. That's one small clue. Now, if you recall, Caitlin is actually a huge Kobe Bryant fan, which explains her preference for wearing Kobe's shoes. But that's not all. She actually thinks that the Nike Kobe 5 and 6 are the best basketball shoes, and that's not without basis because she's been wearing them since college. To top it all off, she even received her own Nike Kobe PEs. That's another small clue. Here's what I'm getting at. Caitlin Clark's first signature shoe is going to be a low-top silhouette with a cushioning setup similar to the Nike Kobe 5 and 6, which probably means a Zoom Turbo unit that covers the entire forefoot combined with a Cushlon 3.0 midsole is going to be used. That's the best case scenario. Otherwise, the shoe might default to a setup similar to the Nike A1, which is Cushlon 3.0 housed in a Phylon midsole. But what about the outsole and the shoe's design itself? I bet the outsole will use a modified version of the logo for the traction pattern, most likely a front-to-back implementation of multiple letter C's. Another possibility is that the front and back sections of the outsole will consist of one big letter C for each section, while a bottom-loaded midsole plate will be the third C-shaped piece, just like the one in the logo. And we all know it's not a new concept. That same approach has been done in the Nike Sabrina signature line, for example, example. If Nike wants to maximize the application of Caitlin's logo on both design and performance, using it as inspiration for the traction pattern is a safe choice. Otherwise, the logo will most likely be featured on the tongue the way Nike did in the Sabrina line and the Nike A1. And I won't be surprised if there's going to be a prominent swoosh on the lateral. That has been the basic setup for Nike's recent first signature shoes. Think about the Book 1 or the Sabrina 1 or the A1 or the Jaw 1. It's like a formula. Low top silhouette, swoosh on the sides, logo on the tongue, one chunk of foam midsole with a zoom bag. There's a reason why Nike did what it did to unveil Caitlin's logo. It's a shock and awe approach designed to imprint the image of the logo on everyone's minds. It's meant to ingrain deeply in the public consciousness the CC logo, turning it from something unfamiliar to something that's heavily anticipated. That way, when the signature shoe comes out, acceptance and even patronage and obsession are closer than ever. But we are still a couple of months away. Between then and the official unveiling of the shoe, we will probably see some leaked images, maybe really bad ones, but that's fine. Nike has probably everything about the shoe kept well hidden, just like how it did with the logo. But let me know what you think. Hey man, thanks for watching. You can support me by joining my channel membership. Thanks, and I hope to see you on the next one.